Those are cats, Catherine. So I bought this Game Boy. You can see it pretty well in the video. It's not got a smash screen or anything, it's just like warbled. It turns on and it looks alright in the right light. It looks like I can get a new screen for it for like $4, so it's a really good deal, especially because it's got the back cover on it. Sweet. Very happy. Alright, so after a bit of deliberation, I bought some polarizing film off eBay. I've still got one spare. I might use it, I might throw it away, I'm not sure. I've never found a Game Boy Color like this before, so I don't see myself finding another one. It still has a scratch on the screen, as you can see, but that's on the outer plastic. What it doesn't have anymore is that burn mark, which looks... that's come up really, really good. On camera, it looks absolutely beautiful. So yeah, $45 plus $5 for the polarizing film. Very good, money well spent. Lot of sports. That's a good game. Banner Saga. Oh my god, no way. Ralph Bakshi. Holy cow. What on earth is this? Princess Ruby CD player. Like it's a castle. Hey guys, what's up? Sick of my house feeding you. Welcome to another video. This episode is going to be pickups for resale, and in the next episode I'm going to show pickups for my collection. So it's going to be a bit of a crossover, some garage sale stuff, a lot of op shop stuff, and some good stuff all around. We found good stuff wherever we went, which is really, really nice. First up, I want to show something. So this last weekend, just yesterday, I went out garage sailing for the first time in a long time. I saw on Facebook someone was posting that they had PlayStation 2 games at their garage sale, so I thought, it's early in the morning, I'm not doing anything on that day, so I'll go look, my schedule is free. And what I found there, they had PS2 games for $3 each. The only one that I thought was worth picking up was this one here, Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2. This was $3. It actually had a bonus inside of it. We have Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2 and Ratchet and Clank 2. So not bad there for $3. I think Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX is about a $12 game. It's a good game too. I'll have to check my own collection to see if I have it. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure this one is going to be for resale. And they also had some SingStar stuff. I was hoping they'd have more of these, but they only had one Guitar Hero controller. I think this is an official Guitar Hero controller. I'm actually not sure. It says Red Octane on the back, so it might be like a third-party one. But no matter what, these Guitar Hero guitars are absolutely crazy hot right now. I'm going to take this one to CEX and turn it into some games that I want. That was only $2 for that guitar. I think they wanted 5, but I got a bundle deal, $10 for everything. They had this. This would have been a cool find, but unfortunately it doesn't work, so I'm going to give it to my uncle-in-law. A little Yoshi toy here. It's a remote control Yoshi, but it just doesn't work. I opened it up. 2 bits of solder have come apart, and I don't want to solder it, so I'm just going to send it to my uncle-in-law and he can have it. He'll enjoy having it on his shelf, I guess. And we grabbed 2 movies there to resell. Had some other movies I was thinking of picking up, but I didn't want to whip out my phone to look up prices, so I just grabbed 2 band ones. They were $1 each. We have Bob Dylan Unplugged and Pearl Jam Live at the Garden. This is about $12-13. This Bob Dylan one maybe $8, so not great there, but I thought I'd grab them and try them out. I've had some good luck with Bob Dylan stuff in the past. I also got a bag of little Pikachu toys, but my wife has taken those and they belong to her now. After that I was driving around and I saw a sign for another garage sale in the Red Bank Plains area. I thought, oh, I'll just go check it out. They probably won't have anything. I've only got like $50 cash on me, but I'll go check it out. We'll see what they have. And this was a moving sale and they actually had heaps of video games there. They had an Xbox 360, they had a Nintendo Wii, they had a PS4, heaps of games. But I generally don't like to buy heaps of systems and stuff, not if I can't bring them back. They were all pretty dirty. The guy said they belonged to his son, and his son was still pretty young, so a lot of stuff was not in the right cases. I had to like move discs around to get them in the right cases. But at the end, I took this stuff up to the guy and said, look, I got $50 in my pocket, will you take it? He said, yeah, $50 sounds good. So I have some DVDs and Blu-rays to start. 2 Blu-rays here. The Possession of Michael King horror movie. And Princess Mononoke on Blu-ray. I was hoping when I saw this one that they would have heaps more. They had heaps of Simpsons DVDs, but they were all scratched. All out of their cases, like loose, and they had the cases to go with them, but I thought, it's not worth it to put the cases in and all of that. They were just too scratched up, but this one was in good shape. I already have that on Blu-ray, so that one is going to go up on eBay. Yeah, we have some decent DVDs here. They had a lot of filler, but they had some good stuff as well. Brand new sealed Springsteen and I. I'm not sure if this is worth anything, but I thought I'd pick it up for resale. It's part of the lot. We have Digimon Season 2 Collection 2. I'm going to sit down and watch this later. I really like Digimon. I think it's a lot of fun to watch. 625 minutes, that's a long time. I think Season 2 is when I started to get out of Digimon, so it's all going to be new for me. But then after that, I'll sell it on. These 2 are straight resale. Bikey Wars, Brothers in Arms. What's the disc like on these? Yeah, disc looks brand new on that one. 2 disc set. Good find there. This one goes very easily for about $15. And really cool find, Bush Tucker Man. Really good find there. This had a bunch of extra discs in it too. Not sure what the extra discs were. Hop and Home. I don't know. Bush Tucker Man here. 5 disc set. Discs are in really nice shape. Yeah, they look brand new. It's over $30, this set. It seems to sell very easily when it goes up online, so it's a good one to pick up. And now for the video games. Some of this stuff is going in my collection, other stuff is just gonna go up for resale. Wii Sports Resort, it's kind of scratched, so I might just take it to CEX and they can give me something for it. These two are to sell. Grand Theft Auto 5. Remember, all of this stuff was $50 total. Complete, good condition. Minecraft. Good game, I used to play it on my PC. A heap of PS4 games. Disney Infinity 2.0, brand new sealed. Not sure if this is worth anything. I don't think it's worth anything opened, but brand new sealed. Maybe it's a good one. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Call of Duty Black Ops 4. They had a heap more PlayStation 4 and Xbox One games. Even some PS3 stuff and Xbox 360, but it was all out of its cases, you know, missing discs, wrong discs, scratched discs. This was the stuff that was in good condition. Ark Survival Evolved. I think that'll go in my collection. I don't know if I have that one yet. Wait, no, I definitely do. I don't have this game, Friday the 13th, the game. I've actually wanted to sit down and try this one. It looks really fun. You know, you play as either a camp counselor or Jason Voorhees, and your goal is to either escape or kill. Seems really cool. I always do well in this one. Lego Dimensions. I think this sells for about $50 still, unless it's gone down in price. Complete in there. Really good find there. That'll pay for the whole lot. And one for my own collection. I've actually been looking to get this one back. I really want to get the Game of the Year edition, but this one will be fine for now. We have Bloodborne. Really good game. I've finished it once before. I tried to finish it a second time, but I got stuck on a boss which is like... It's 3 mini-bosses all attacking you at once, and it's very difficult, and you have to go through this big section of the game, like this big forest, just to get to the boss, and I just got frustrated. So I stopped. I think I must have beat it using summons before. But those were really good finds. I don't do a lot of garage sales. Maybe I should start doing them again, because I went to 2 garage sales and we come up on good stuff both times. Right, we're just getting started. We've got so much thrift store stuff to show. First, I'll show this one. This one was from the Wounded Heroes Op Shop in Bandamba. A very hit or miss store. Sometimes I find great stuff, other times nothing. But we have a Game Boy Color here. And this had a burnt out screen, which I showed before, but I've replaced the polarizing filter. And now, I don't know if it's coming up on camera, but it looks really nice now. Like, the screen looks brand new now. So, I think $45, it's more than I was really comfortable paying, but it's a good op shop. They do a lot of really good things in the community for veterans. So it's one that I do like to support. And I don't have a Game Boy Color, so I think I'll probably keep it for a little while. It's in good condition. Keep it a little while. I went to the Lifeline in Bouval. And they're another one that's very hit or miss. I think it all depends on whether you can get in on a day where they put out new stuff before someone else has come in and gotten it. They seem to put out new stuff all the time. It's one I should probably hit up more often, but I usually hit it up once a week, and I think that's okay. But for $2 each, all these were $2 each. We got these Blu-rays here. We have a brand new sealed Blu-ray Buried. About a man who's buried. It says claustrophobic, suspenseful. Sounds like a good one to watch. I'll see if it's worth anything. If it's worth anything, I'll sell it. But if it's not worth much, I'll open it up and watch it. These ones are all to sell. Miller's Crossing, a Coen Brothers film. This seems to be worth about $20. Ice Age 1, 2, and 3. Cool find there. The Blu-ray trilogy. Triple feature, Taking of Pelham 123, Inside Man and the Bone Collector. I didn't even look this up. I thought a Blu-ray triple pack like this for $2 is going to be worth more than the $2 I'll spend on it. And we have the 3 Hotel Transylvania movies here on Blu-ray as well, all for $2 each. That's really good prices. We have some foreign cinema as well. On DVD, I gave this one a watch. My Left Foot. Pretty cool find there. I actually watched this yesterday. Really good. Daniel Day-Lewis does a really good performance as a man with cerebral palsy. That one's a classic, 1989. And we have the 3 Internal Affairs movie. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. I think these are like Hong Kong thriller action movies. I've never seen them before, but I figured the trilogy here, for $2 each, I'll grab them and give them a watch. I have so many movies to catch up on, it's stupid. I keep telling myself I'll stop buying movies to watch and just buy movies to sell, but then I see something I want and I think, oh, I want to watch that, but it might not be here the next time I go here. So I just buy it, you know? It's the fear of missing out. Regular show, season 1 and 2. I really liked this show when it was on. Short seasons, easy to watch episodes. It was a fun show about these goofs that work at a country club hotel kind of thing. I really liked it. I'll give it a rewatch. We also have... This was a really good find for $2. Daria, the complete animated series. Come on. You're not going to leave that there for $2. 1,586 minutes. $2, come on. Not exactly sure how this goes in. It's like a weird... I think I've figured it out. Yep, there we go. They're in. God. As far as I know, it's got all the discs there. They're in this horrible packaging. I would have hated to buy this brand new. I would have felt the packaging was really cheap. For $2, you can't complain. Well, you can, but no one's gonna listen to you. Yeah, $2 there. Daria's a great old show. And that was everything from that store. From the Salvos in Bundamba, we went and we found some cool stuff there too. First up, for $2, I found this Tetris plug and play and it works. Yeah. How cool. That's just a nice little display piece. Even if I don't play it a whole lot, it's a cool thing to have in the game room. But they had heaps of movies there that I wanted to grab. Some brand new sealed stuff to sell, and also some stuff to sit down and watch. And all stuff super cheap. I think only a couple of these items, only a couple were $2, the rest were $1 each. We have Cinderella Man with Russell Crowe. I've read the book of this, really good book. The Borrowers, one to watch, and then to sell. All of these brand new sealed ones I bought to sell. I didn't even look up the value. I thought, oh, they're brand new sealed. They're $1 each. Just pick them up. We have Dragon Lore, Curse of the Shadow. Sabrina. I think I sold the remake of this that has Harrison Ford. I've sold that before. Jeremy Renner and Kill the Messenger. Brand new sealed. Snowpiercer. I think this is a pretty good movie. People like this movie. I'll definitely grab it if I find it opened. And Jackie Chan in Chinese Zodiac. I think this is a pretty new movie. Oh no, 2004. 14, so I guess about 10 years old now. And we've got some cool ones here. Some ones to watch and then to sell. Some really obscure ones. I don't see the movies like this often. Welcome to the Jungle. This is very obscure. I'm pretty sure it's an Aussie movie. There's some Aussie actors in it. I did watch it yesterday. It's kind of boring for the first half, but when it picks up, it picks up. It's about these people that go to Papua New Guinea and they experience firsthand the terrors of cannibalism. That's a pretty obscure horror title. That's worth... I'll probably list it up for $30 and see if it sells. There's no sold copies, but the only copy available online is $50. The Human Centipede, I'll sit down and watch again. I've seen it before, but I'll sit down and watch it before selling it on. This was a really cool find. I found this before, and it's been really scratched up, so I've had to leave it, but this one was in really good condition. Fast Forward, the funniest moments from Fast Forward. This is volume 2. I think this is like a really rare, kind of expensive title. I didn't look up the value, but the other one I looked up was over $50 easy. And the other one seemed to sell very fast and very often, whenever it was listed. I never even heard of this show. Seems it's from 1989 to 1992, Aussie comedy show, so very obscure. A 4-pack here. 7 Years in Tibet, The Devil's Own, Legends of the Fall, and Snatch. This was only $1, so I thought, why not? 4 films for $1. I think 7 Years in Tibet is supposed to be pretty good. And, Atawanua, Shadowland. Is this from New Zealand? Yeah, from New Zealand. I recognize the kakapo there. The bird. This just looked interesting, something to sit down and watch. It's similar to something else I'm going to show pretty soon. It's similar to a movie, I think it was called Kuwana Squatsky or something. It was just like, it's music and images and they mix together. There's no story or plot or anything. It's just like, it's like a music video almost, but long and drawn out. It seemed like this was similar to that, so I thought I'd give it a watch. It's $1. $1 for something like this. I'm sure there's enjoyment to be had. Oh, this was also at the Wounded Heroes in Bundamba. I'll have to splice this in with the other stuff. We have here Guitar Hero Live. I actually switched this out with another case because the case of this one was messed up. I switched it out with a UFC game. This is a good one, worth probably 12 to 15. And Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, this goes for about 15 as well. Day 1 edition, or Day 0 edition. Good find there. Xbox One and PS4, you're going to start seeing them a bit more often, but probably not as often as PS3 titles and Xbox 360. Because all PS4, like, people were buying digital by that point. I visited my dad. And I visited my dad last weekend, and on the way home I decided to drop in at one op shop, a Lifeline in Hillcrest. I usually don't stop there because the parking is absolutely horrible. It's hard, it's right off a major roadway, so it's hard to turn in, to slow down and turn in. It's also hard to ever get a park there. It's kind of annoying, so I don't usually stop there. I'll drive past a bit slower, and if I see there's parks available, I'll quickly turn in. Otherwise, I don't ever bother. But I'm glad I stopped in there this time because we found a heap of stuff. Some good horror movies. These are all $1 each. We have In the Mouth of Madness. This sells pretty well, probably $15 range. Harlan County War. This is one I wanted to watch. I watched Coal Miner's Daughter last week with Sissy Spacek. And it was a really good movie, but I was really interested in like the beginning of the movie and how she was the daughter of a coal miner. And And this is about a coal miners' strike and the wives of the coal miners. So it looks interesting. I thought, well, give this a watch, see how it is. The Hallow. It's one of those monster releases. I usually grab these when I see them. Some of them are pretty fun. Mallrats with Jay and Silent Bob. I've been on a kick watching Kevin Smith's stuff for the first time, so I'll give this one a watch as well. I think I've tried to watch this one before, but I just wasn't paying attention when I watched it the first time. Vincent Price, Fall of the House of Usher. Classic horror. Really good there. Just for kicks, I thought this was very interesting. Not worth anything, it's just one to watch. But this is a documentary about people who collect sneakers, and obviously, like, as someone who collects things, it's very interesting to see other people's collections, even if it's not stuff I collect, and just see the kind of parallels between us. It's interesting, so I'll give it a watch. One that was similar to that Wanua that I just showed, the sequel to the movie I was talking about before. This is Pawakwatsi. I'm just gonna guess at the title. This is an ex-rental, unfortunately, so this does have resale value, but probably not considering it's an ex-rental. I'll try and get the stickers off, but probably not. It's the sequel to the other movie. It should be interesting. I'll give it a watch. A Fistful of Dynamite. Cool movie there. One to resell. We have House on the Edge of the Park. Another pretty cool one. R-rated horror there. I've never seen this one, but it's by Romero Diodato. I've never heard of it, but it's a cinema cult one. I usually grab these when I see these as well. Definitely a good one. And one I've never heard of before, but I was going to grab it just based on the cover. Little Buddha with Keanu Reeves. Apparently Keanu Reeves is the chosen one. God, he was the chosen one in a whole lot of movies, wasn't he? That one does have a little bit of resale value, so I'll give that a watch and then I'll resell it. And probably my personal favorite find of this episode, just something really, really cool. I never see DVDs by this guy. This is a Ralph Bakshi movie, probably his most well-known work. We have, for $1, The 9 Lives of Fritz the Cat. This doesn't have tremendous resale value. It's only about a $30 movie, which is interesting considering how, like, it is a really obscure movie. As I said, I've never seen Ralph Bakshi stuff, not anywhere. When I was really getting into film, when I was in my teenage years, I had to order his stuff off of the internet and get, like, Region 1 stuff and watch it on my laptop. It was very hard to find his stuff. Australian. But I've never seen this one before. As I said, usually I only watch stuff if I can find it on DVD. I know you can watch most movies online for free if you have the right means, but there's something about having the DVD that makes me want to watch the movie. Then we have Fritz the Cat there. What movies are advertising? Disc is mint. Oh, Norman Gunston. What's Up, Tiger Lily? A Night in Casablanca, The Marx Brothers, and Music Jamboree. Well, Umbrella Media is an interesting one. I always look up something. If I see the Umbrella Media logo, I'll look up the title just to see if it's worth something, because they seem to put out just obscure stuff. The obscure stuff is usually worth a little bit. Alright, last lot of stuff here. This is all from the Goodna area. I'll quickly show the video games just because the last lot of stuff is not going to be too interesting, like CDs. But the Lifeline in Goodna got a bunch of new video games in, some PlayStation 2 games, which was really cool to see, for $5 each. I only grabbed 2 of them. The next time I went in, they were all gone. PS2 stuff, people just grab it. Even if it's not like the greatest price or the greatest title in the world, people grab it if it's anything of a deal. I think I grabbed the 2 best ones here. We have Need for Speed Underground on PlayStation 2, which I actually fused with a spare copy I had. My spare copy was scratched, but it did have a manual, and the copy in the op shop did not have a manual. So now I have a nice clean copy with a manual. Have you met my friend, Emmanuel? Yeah, this copy here, it's scratched up. I took it to CEX, they don't want it, so I'm probably just going to donate this somewhere. And a really cool find, I think I have this in my collection, so this is going to be for sale. None of them had manuals, unfortunately. These are PlayStation 2 games, otherwise I probably would have picked up a few more. But we have Pacific Theater of Operations 4. I'm pretty sure I have this already. It's worth about 30 to 40, I think, if it's complete. Without the manual, I'm sure it's a very hard sell. Obscure stuff like this, you want it complete. The disc is absolutely mint. As far as like condition copies, these are really nice condition copies. They just didn't have the manuals, unfortunately, but yeah, for $5, it's still a really good deal. Alright, and the rest of this stuff is CDs. All of this stuff, this is actually, I'm pretty sure they must have gotten this stuff in with all the other CDs they got, because I bought a heap of CDs last week, and they've been selling like hotcakes. So we have some more CDs here. Actually, these first 3 are all from the Salvos across the road in Goodna. I found a random DVD. It's signed by the people who made it, so I was like, I'll just grab it. Tripod tells the tale of Toss Winkle the Pirate. I don't know. It's some stupid comedy musical thing, but it's Australian. It's really cheaply made, but it's got their signatures on it, so who knows. I'll list it up for $20. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, I'm out $2. These were $1 each. Guns N' Roses Live Era. This will sell pretty quickly for about $12. And this should sell for about $50. This is a really good find. The Radiators Radiology, the complete anthology. Really good find there. Warner Music Australia. Pretty obscure release. I'll get $50 for that easy. And from the Lifeline, as I said, the vast majority of these were $1 each. Only a couple were $2, but they were really good prices nonetheless. We have Tenacious D, The Pick of Destiny. This is actually a pretty cool set. It actually does have, like, look, it's got The Pick of Destiny in there. And, like, tarot cards. The CD itself. A pretty cool set there. That'll be a good one to sell. And heap of, like, just punk, heavy metal, some black metal, some shit music too. I'll just go through it. The Black Dahlia Murderer, Deflorate, $2. All of these had some value. I won't go over all of them. I wanted to grab this one for myself. Foo Fighters Greatest Hits. I like the Foo Fighters. Oh, it's supposed to come with like a bonus DVD. I guess it didn't come with one. Whatever, I just bought it for the CD. Iron Maiden, Brave New World. I've sold that before. Some of these aren't worth heaps, but they should be pretty fast sellers. Parkway Drive, Killing with a Smile. Route 666. Heavy metal compilation album there. C6 Steve, Walking Man. Plonker, When Librarians Attack. Slipknot, Iowa. I didn't look this one up, I just thought it was cool. Metalocalypse, Death Clock. Remember Metalocalypse, the show? Marilyn Manson, The Golden Age of Grotesque. I never see this guy's stuff. Rob Zombie, American-made music to strip guy. I like Rob Zombie. He makes cool movies as well as horrible music. Architect's Hollow Crown. Machine Head, The Burning Red. Trapping Young Lad, No Sleep Till Bedtime, live in Australia. This one seemed pretty obscure. Bad Vibrations. I really like the cover art on this one. It's really cool artwork. 101 Proof by Pantera. Heavy metal there. And Buried in Verona, Notorious B.I.V. So there you go. Most of them were $1 each. Looking at some good profit just all around here. eBay has been absolutely fantastic these last month. I had a slow week, I think 3 or 4 weeks ago, but after that it's been nothing but constant sales. It's been really fantastic. Kind of a lot to keep up on because I'm having to go to the post office every day, but I don't mind it because when that paycheck comes in, it's really good. It's all, everything I make, every dollar I make, it's just going off. It's going towards paying off this home loan, which I'm doing very, very well on. I'm hoping this time in 2 years I can have this place paid off and then I can be, saving up for another place and getting this place rented out. That's going to be the dream. I'm going to be a scumbag landlord. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you at my house. Bid you guys farewell. Have a good one.